Hi guys, it's James BCFC here, and today I'm going to be starting a new series on my channel. It's where I talk about different TV shows. This time for the first 10 episodes or so, it's going to be Star Wars. As you can see, the front screen is portrayed. But yeah, I'm doing this because I don't know whether Disney should make a second Star Wars trilogy, no, a fourth Star Wars trilogy. So far, there's been the prequel trilogy, 1, 2, 3, the original trilogy, 4, 5 and 6, and the sequel trilogy, and that's the last 3. So should they make another one? So I'm joined here by Sam, and he will now tell you what he thinks.
So I think it'd be good to start with talking about what you've seen so far out of all the Star Wars content. Okay. Yeah. So we have Disney Plus, and because of the lockdown, you've been watching all the films, yeah? So what films have you watched?
I've watched The Phantom Menace, The Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith.
So that's the prequel trilogy, right?
Mhm.
So that's episodes 1, 2, and 3. That's the prequel trilogy. So you've watched this in Star Wars chronological order, which I never could have done because I had to watch the middle. I had to watch the original trilogy, then I had to watch the prequel trilogy, and then I had to watch the sequel trilogy because that's when they got released. So you've watched it from a perspective that most Star Wars fans would not have already watched it from, which is why I think you have a unique perspective on the films. But yeah, why don't you just explain what you've seen, what you haven't seen?
So, this is Revenge of the Sith. Then the 4th film is A New Hope. 5th is The Empire Strikes Back. Then is The Return of the Jedi. Then is the Force Awakens. The Return of the Jedi ends the original trilogy, and the 2015 film of The Force Awakens starts the sequel trilogy. Then it's The Last Jedi. Then finally the last film. So far, anyway. That's what this video is about. It's the Rise of Skywalker. And there's lots of other
Star
Wars content, like The Mandalorian, where we get to see Baby Yoda.
The Clone Wars, the animated series.
We get
Solo
and Rogue One.
And they're part of the main plot as well, so you can watch those at some point. What's your favourite film?
My favourite film, I think, is Revenge of the Sith. What's yours?
Revenge of the Sith. Mine is The Phantom Menace.
Nice, the first one.
Yeah, because I was when was The Phantom Menace released?
I think it's like 1990.
Hang on, let me take a look. The Phantom Menace was 1999. So I was 8 when that came out. And I remember watching it. So I was a bit younger than you, but I got really hyped up on it. So I probably have a lot of
good memories.
Nostalgia, yeah. So who's your favourite characters out of all of the films so far?
I've probably got 3 favourite characters.
What's your top 3?
First is probably Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
Second is probably Rey.
Yeah.
Then third is C-3PO. What about you?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think
but let me just say, honourable mention to Darth Maul. That lightsaber is so cool.
Yeah. Okay, I think Jar Jar.
Jar Jar Binks, yeah.
Jar Jar. Probably Kid Anakin.
Yeah, Anakin.
Just almost only for the pod racing.
Yeah, Anakin on Tatooine.
Yeah, and then
third one.
I don't know if Kid Anakin. Probably Kid Anakin. Then I'm not sure. Maybe the droid from Rogue One.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but he's badass. I think those are my favourites. So there's some content that I haven't watched. I haven't watched some of the Clone Wars animated stuff. You haven't watched The Mandalorian, Solo, Rogue One.
But I have seen pictures of Baby Yoda and he's really cute.
Rise of Skywalker. But I think it's interesting because a lot of old school Star Wars fans don't like the sequels trilogy.
And
There's a lot of hate towards it. Now, but from your perspective, you didn't know that, right? You didn't know that people didn't like it.
I know that some people didn't rate the Rise of Skywalker, but I didn't know the other ones.
Yeah. And that's because they don't like the story. But I think what they don't realise is that actually someone your age is perfect.
No.
It's awesome.
My favourite films...
I like them.
My favourite films, I won't mention that because maybe that's for another video, but... Yeah. Some of them are in the top 3. There's probably got to be at least one from the sequel trilogy.
What do you mean?
One of the top. No,
yeah,
probably.
your favourite films.
At least one has to be in there.
Yeah.
Of anyone's top 3.
Yeah. See, I understand a lot of the criticism about the plot and stuff, but I think they're obviously targeting a different type of audience. But I think they're fun films anyway. So you wanted to talk about the potential for a fourth trilogy.
Mhm. I think.
So this is not just speculation, right? So it sounds like there is some sort of confirmation that another trilogy will be worked on or made, but it doesn't sound like there's any firm dates or anything like that as of yet. But it's going to be. It is. It's going to be made by now. I don't know how to say name. Rian Johnson. I might be saying that wrong. Who wrote and directed episode 8 of The Last Jedi.
Okay.
And maybe others as well. It says he will write and direct the first film of the trilogy, and the film will be produced with long-time collaborator Ram Bergman.
But
it says the films
trilogy
will be separate from the Skywalker saga and will explore new characters from an unexplored area of Star Wars lore. See, I think they should just be made as... I guess if it's just Star Wars and it's just a new trilogy and just go from there, that's cool.
Yeah.
Because it's a big universe and why not?
Yeah, yes.
What do you want to see from it?
I want to see new characters that could... at the end of the trilogy...
The problem is, everybody wants to see a lightsaber.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to see a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to see a lightsaber fight. So, are they going to go...
Lots of lightsabers.
Well, what are they going to do? Are they going to go back before any of this happened? To like Knights of the Old Republic time, which I think would be awesome.
That would be pretty cool.
You haven't played those games, but at some point we will.
I played Battlefront.
Or are they going to go way in the future, past all of this happening?
Where, like, in the New Hope, where Obi-Wan Kenobi is older, that's like 30-year gap. So maybe there's a 30-year gap between the Rise of Skywalker and then...
What it says, and now I don't think this is fact, but it says the films will be separate from the Skywalker saga. And they're going to explore new characters from an unexplored area of the Star Wars lore.
So there's going to be no more Skywalker people?
It says not going to be... It will be separate from the Skywalker saga.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like it's going to come out of a totally different area of like the whole universe.
But would it come...
The Star Wars universe.
But would it include people like... Well, I'm with the Rise of Skywalker.
So this is a quote of this Rian Johnson. It's saying the film would, unquote, go someplace new, meet some new folks, tell a new story.
Would it include any of the people from the sequel trilogy? I haven't watched the Rise of Skywalker, but would it include Rey?
I don't think so.
Finn?
I don't think it's going to have anyone.
Poe?
I think this will be his whole new thing. So that disappoint you, or do you think that's okay?
That probably disappoints me.
Does it?
Yeah.
you wanted to see those guys keep going.
Yeah.
Maybe they will. Maybe there'll be like they'll have an appearance or something.
Maybe like I was saying, Obi-Wan Kenobi in The New Hope.
Yeah.
Like an older version of Rey and Finn and Poe and all of those people.
Oh, here we go. So in 2018, Bob Iger said that there would be a slowdown on the release of Star Wars films because he felt there had been the last three had been a bit too fast. They rushed them.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and I think Rogue One is probably the best Star Wars film. And coming in behind that, I think The Mandalorian's pretty good as well. But there's no lightsaber fights in this, which kind of sucks. Apart from you do see a bit at the end of Rogue One, Darth Vader. But I think there has to be lightsaber.
Yeah, it
has to be some Jedi or some.
It has to be. I think they should go back in time.
You think so?
Yeah, because that's gonna be like so cool. Because maybe
do you know what I think would be cool?
Maybe back to the first Jedi ever.
I think it would be cool if the main protagonist or character isn't like a human.
Yeah.
Or do you think it has to be?
What? I guess the Mandalorian includes quite a lot of Baby Yoda. He's not a human.
He's not, but he's not really like a main. Well, I guess he's a main point of it, but he's not like a
character.
Yeah, he's not a lead character.
I don't know.
But could it be like a droid or?
Maybe another one like R2-D2. Maybe just like an army droid.
Do you reckon? Like a General Grievous?
No, like a small droid. Like a small droid.
Yeah, like a BB-8 unit.
Or maybe just like...
But you can't have a trilogy about a BB-8 unit. It's not going to be enough. It needs to be some proper character, don't you think?
It needs to be a human.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything. It needs to be a human.
Maybe that's what they need to do.
Or maybe they introduce someone in the
well, how about this? It's kind of what Rey is a bit, I think. But in Knights of the Old Republic game, you could, when you were playing, you could choose throughout the game to sort of make bad decisions or good decisions, and you'd end up on like the good side of the Force or the dark side of the Force. And
a bit like Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, apart from he goes full dark, but it'd be cool to have some a Force user who's just in the middle. They're not good and they're not bad.
Like if you play Battlefront 2, you would know about Eden Versio, a bit like that.
Kinda, but just somebody who's not good or bad.
But
sort of like a Han Solo before he goes all goody two shoes, before he wants to fight for the good guys.
Hang on, no. I think that it would be cool if there's another Anakin Skywalker, like person, on like a distant planet, like.
Yeah, but he's like the chosen one.
Yeah.
The Jedi.
It doesn't have to be a kid. It could be a older person, like an adult, like Rey.
So you want to see?
Or maybe on a different planet that's never been mentioned in any of the Star Wars.
Yeah, so you want to see like a Jedi.
Yeah. But I think that's all we've got time for in this video. We've gone to 13 minutes.
Cool.
But let me know in the comment section below, or let us know in the comment section below, who's your favourite character, and should they make another trilogy? Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching. Like, subscribe, comment about what I've just said, and goodbye.